Welcome again, viewers and subscribers. I've been away for a while, but I'm back now. And today we'll be looking at some things that it's very, very important. Especially for us persons who love dogs and who are into dog breeding, right? So today I'll be looking at the pit bull. Is this dog enemy or is this dog a friend, right? And before we go into all of this, I'm just going to look at the history of this dog, right? Because it's very important for us to know the history of this dog before we make any form of judgment or any form of definite statement to make about this breed, right? Now, we know that this breed was developed in the 1800s. 1800s, these dogs, they were, basically bred from bulldogs and some terrier breed. It has never specified which terrier breed the bulldogs are crossed with to create the pit bull, but we know that they were crossed with terriers, right? So, and just the breeds that are used to put this dog together makes the temperament, the kind of behavior that this dog would have. For bulldogs, they were used in bull baiting, and we all know what bull baiting is, right? Bull baiting is back then in the 1800s when they used to use bulldogs to fight bulls, right? To stop them, and it was a sport. Now, they also, as I mentioned earlier, they put them together with terriers. Terriers are very determined dogs. Some of them are dogs that are used to dig and hunt things, and so we can see where the breed is coming from. These dogs were used for dog fighting. As a matter of fact, before we look at dog fighting, these dogs used to be placed in pits, used to kill rodents, and this is where they got the name pit bull, right? Because they were used in pits, right? So after they were used to kill rodents, rats, they used them after that to fight other dogs, other pit bulls, and that's where the bloody sport of dog fighting came in. They recognized that these dogs had as a willingness to please its owners. It had a gameness, and as we know, gameness has to deal with whether or not this dog is gonna continue fighting if it's even in pain. These dogs have a very high pain threshold. They can bear like some crazy amounts of pain and still continue fighting. So this is one of the things that these guys back then used to do. They used to love these dogs for that ability to just fight and just go straight through with pain and all of that, right? So that was one of the initial things that they were using pit bulls to do, because these dogs were no nonsense. They were just great warriors, great fighters, and so they used them for this. But that's a part of the history. I know it's not the most pleasant part of it, the breed history, but that is one of the main parts of the history of the dog. So yeah. We also want to look at some facts about this dog. The reports from a research that I've done shows that between 2001 and 2022, these dogs are responsible for 65% of dog-related deaths, and that's so sad, because these dogs are as I said these dogs are good dogs. These dogs are very willing to please their masters, and so if they're placed in the wrong hands, they're gonna do damage. These dogs are built. They're very muscular animals. They're one of the only breeds that has most of a lot of muscles surrounding its jaws and head muscles. So these dogs are powerful. There's no doubt about that. These dogs will if they get in a fight, it's gonna be a terrible thing, right? So, are these dogs terrible? Are these dogs the worst dogs around? No. It all has to do with how you treat these dogs, how you train them. These dogs are dominant breeds, and so they're gonna need a lot of training, a lot of socialization, a lot of supervision, because as we said, these dogs were trained, were brought up in the whole dog fighting thing, and so they have this gameness, and so they have to be monitored even when they're playing, for it can easily turn out into a fight. But these dogs are loving. These dogs can be extremely loving animals. I personally have never owned a purebred pit bull. However, I've had mixed breeds, mixed breed pit, and she was loving. I mean, one of the nicest dogs. Hope. She was a loving dog, but she had a time where, she wanted to show her dominance, and sometimes that got out of hand, and you had to really be there to control the outcome of what was happening. So these dogs have to be monitored. But I really don't like how the media has demonized these dogs. I don't think it's right to demonize them or to make them look terrible. And I find that a lot of the news articles that are coming out, as soon as they hear that it's a dog related fatality, the first picture they put on their Gleaner covers is our newspaper cover is a pit bull. And it just so turns out that a lot of the times it's not actually pit bulls that have done the damage, And so there's also that aspect of it where these dogs have gotten a bad rep. I'm not saying that they have not done things, as I said earlier on. They're right now they are responsible for 65% of dog-related deaths, and I'd like to even say that those numbers, I don't even know how true they are, because persons tend to not truly know what a pit bull is. As soon as a person see a dog with a big head, they assume that it's a pit bull, and it's not usually so. So it's kind of hard. So I've had my own experiences with pit bulls. I have a friend. You can check him out. He's Ronin Kennels. Has a nice boy, Yeah, nice boy. I just met the dog the other day, and I can tell you, this dog is a nice dog. You'd never believe. I mean, I just went up and I could hold on to the chain, and not that this dog is a playful dog. This is not a dog that you should. He knows when to keep his guard up and when to relax, and that's what's so important with this breed. They have to be trained when to take situations serious or when to relax, and these dogs are good dogs, really good dogs. So it's just for us to have a knowledge of the breed, knowing the history, the tendencies and stuff. This dog is not a good breed for a first time owner of a dog. I wouldn't suggest that someone who wants to own a dog just go straight out and get a pit bull. Get used to probably similar breeds, then you can move on to getting a pit bull, right? So the conclusion of this is that these dogs are good dogs. They can be monsters in the wrong hands, but in the right hands they can be loving family pets. That's it, folks. Please remember to like, subscribe, and to share, and check out my Instagram page. It's BiteForce_kennels. Check it out. And also check out Ronin Kennels. Yeah, Ronin Kennels. I think he has some of the best specimen as it relates to the real, original, authentic American pit bull in Jamaica. Check him out. He has nice dogs. I think he has some puppies now. You can check him and you can purchase from there. We also have a WhatsApp group. It's called Dogs Life Matters. And if you want to join, just comment in the comment section. And I'm there. Remember to subscribe to my page, and you will be notified of other videos. For we have other videos that will be coming out very soon. Remember, as I said, like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.